The aroma of freshly ground coffee is second to none. I just ground up some Colombian Stumptown coffee. We're about to put this up. I had a long day at work, came home, the birds are chirping, the sun's out. Beautiful time to do a video. Let me get this coffee so I could get in the mood. This is gonna be a great video. We're gonna be feeding a couple of snakes. I have something I really wanna share with you. We're gonna check out some eggs. We're gonna candle some eggs, see if they're alive.
And I feel good. I'm feeling good.
Alright, so I'm waiting for the coffee to brew. So I figured I'll show you this female holdback from 2025 from Vegas and Nevada. Base skin tone, but Carol Huddleston stock tends to have this nice light skin tone sometimes, and this girl just came out looking amazing. Now I like the darker gray with like the silver black oketees, but with my Miamis, the nice light silver, the light silvery gray with the deep rich maroon reds and blacks just pops. Now I am in the shade, so it's a little bit harder to tell how light her skin is, but absolutely gorgeous girl. And I was really surprised because the first year I bred them, I only got tessera patterned babies. Both Vegas and Nevada are tessera. So I wasn't sure if they were super tessera and can only produce tesseras, but this was a big surprise. Second year around, produced 2 classical patterns, sold 1 to a great gentleman, and I kept this one. This was my favorite one in the clutch. Now I think the coffee is ready, so I'm gonna go grab it. I just wanted to show you this girl. She's growing like a weed and really calm. Alright guys, so the coffee is ready. It's nice and breezy, not too hot, not too cold, just perfect. And I can hear the birds chirping in the background for the coffee. So I want to make a toast to this beautiful nature. Hopefully we can do a herping video down the road, look for some snakes and reptiles in the wild. I would love to do that, but for now I want to make a toast to you guys, to nature, and to the eggs for 2026, not just in my collection, but for all the collections around the world. Here's to us. Ooh, that coffee's nice and strong, just how I like it. So I told you guys I had a surprise to share with you, and this is it. I got my pair of Xanthic Transpeco rat snakes in Orlando at the Orlando Repticon. I almost never ever see these at the shows. They're not common. They're one of the most beautiful rat snakes out there. Beautiful silver blue eyes. Their demeanor is just amazing. Now I tried pairing these about 2 months ago and I cohabbed them, took them out, then cohabbed them again, and no interest at all. And I was just guessing maybe I need to do some more research on the rat snakes, but I did hear that rat snakes, or some rat snakes, will start breeding later in the season. So I decided, let me put them together again. It's been a while, so I put them together again, and here's what happened. Guys, I don't know if it's too late in the season. I already paired my Xanthic Transpeco rat snakes about 5 times, and this took place when I was pairing all my other snakes about a month to 2 months ago, and they never locked. There was no interest, and I just fed these two the other night and decided maybe the rat snakes will start out later in the season than the corn. So I put them back together and I see them locked up right now. So I don't know if it's too late in the season to still get a good clutch from this girl. First time breeding these, so I'm not very experienced with the rat snakes, but I see a lock right there, so now I'm excited. So after this, I'll keep them together for a little while and then put an egg laying box in. I'll be so excited if we get fertile eggs, possibly het albino, and can produce some blonde phase Transpecos, so I'm really excited. Now, I don't want to open the bin like I normally do with some of my other snakes because I don't want to scare them. These are really, really observant snakes, so they might stop what they're doing to see what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna let them be. So I caught my Transpeco rat snakes locked up a couple of days ago, and I have them together still. I just came home. That was about 5 days ago, and they're locked up again. Let's check it out. So last time I didn't want to open it because that was the first time I seen them locked up. I didn't want to scare them. They're pretty timid, but this is the second time they're locked up, so let's just see if we could take a peek. So just taking a quick peek without disturbing them too much. And you can see she's checking me out. Why you disturbing us? So these are really timid snakes. They like to investigate. They're really curious. So I don't think they want to be bothered. But there it is. My Xanthic Transpeco rat snakes locked up again. I guess they like to breed later in the season than the corn. So that's a second confirmed lock. Really excited about this. So this is my male Ultra Coral Ghost. I got this guy from Lee Abbott at Daytona this past year. I got a female Tessera with the same hets. So this pair is going to produce some really killer beautiful snakes. This one is getting more and more pink with every shed, a little bit of yellowing coming in on the throat, and because of the Ultra, it just gives it a different beautiful polished finish, gaining lots and lots of size. I'm also going to be feeding the female that I'm telling you about. The sunlight is probably blocking it out a little bit right there. I think you can see it. It's hard to pick it up on camera, but in person it's just an amazing look on this pink beautiful snake. Oh, this boy is absolutely amazing. Take a look at that belly. Oh, having a beautiful afternoon here, hanging out with the snakes, hanging out with you guys, showing off these beautiful snakes that nature created. In this case, Lee Abbott created. Lee Abbott, one of the best people in the world when it comes to corn snakes. Such an amazing guy. He loves his animals, he loves his customers. Just talking to him, you can tell he doesn't care about the sale. He just loves talking about snakes. He really is passionate about it. He was born to do it. That's what I honestly believe. So I'm just lucky that I'm friends with Lee Abbott and I can add some of his amazing snakes to my collection. Now I have a steak on the grill, so I gotta go check it, and we're gonna look at some more snakes. So let's feed a couple of snakes real quick. This was the girl I was holding at the beginning of the video. Beautiful Miami corn snake from Vegas and Nevada. And this is Cinderella, my ultra coral ghost tessera that I got from Lee Abbott. A lot of nice yellowing coming in on this one. And this is the girl that I got to pair with the male that I was holding just a couple of moments ago, and I'm gonna feed next. I'm gonna show them to you. And this is the male. You can see in the shaded lighting, his pink really pops. He has a little bit of yellow on the nose that I'm just noticing, and gaining a lot of nice yellow as well by the neck. It's really coming in beautifully. Love this snake. So the steaks are done. I just took them off the grill. I'm gonna eat them after the video, let them rest. And this is Maple, a female that I produced last season that I held back. And both the sire and dame are from Lee Abbott. The mother to this one is Daytona, and the father, the sire, is Riddler. And this girl came out so dark and rich in color. That's why I named her Maple. She's so bold too, not just her base color, but her saddles are very dark, and the blacks around the saddle, she's trying to say hello. The blacks around the saddles are so deep and pronounced. She's so bold, just like her mom, but a little bit more bold, and she's darker. She's gonna be an amazing adult. This might be my nicest Extreme Abbott's Ogati as an adult, besides Burmese, the female that I produced in 2023. That girl is absolutely stunning. Now, on camera, it's hard to really see how dark her color is. It's like a deep maple amber color. And I'm so excited to see how the babies are gonna come out this year with Daytona and Ramses. Ramses is even more extreme than the father to this one, but it'll be the same mother. So I think the babies are gonna be like this, but even more extreme. So I may hold back one from that clutch, but we're gonna see how they come out. I'm so excited. And this girl is super calm. So I made a toast for the upcoming season. Let's make a toast for the 2025 babies. Let's not forget about the 2025 babies. Here's a toast to all of them. Oh, it's really relaxing out here right now. Looking at the mango tree, has a lot of nice mangoes. So I'm gonna put this girl back, finish up my coffee, and then we're gonna take a look at some eggs and feed some of these amazing snakes, and then I'm gonna eat my steak. So this is the mango tree in the back that I was telling you about. These are not ready yet, probably another 2 weeks and they'll start to ripen up. Absolutely love mangoes. And this right here, sherbet, my extreme ultra milk Okati, striking at that pinky. And this girl is a holdback from Eleanor and Dusty Rhodes. She has like that sherbety, a sherbet pastel look to her. Absolutely gorgeous. I haven't seen an extreme ultra milk Okati quite like this one with the color tone. Ryan Farrell does have some of the nicest ones around, but this is the nicest one I've seen in person. And this is Maple, the one I was just showing you before outside. You can see the tail still almost jet black and really bold. Now, something about this baby, I knew I was probably gonna hold it back from the get-go. The saddles didn't turn maroon red for a while. They stayed solid black, almost up to 2 months old. And that's not common. So I knew this was gonna be really extreme. And I'm glad I held this girl back. 2025, baby. So the closet is full of eggs. We're fully loaded. And I'm gonna take a look at a couple of these clutches, and we're gonna candle them, see if we can see veins and what it looks like inside. So you could candle your eggs with your phone. The light from your phone works just fine, but you're gonna have to push the camera almost close to the substrate. Might get it dirty. It's just a lot easier to do it with one of these small flashlights. Even a flashlight smaller than this would be ideal. This one's a little bit on the bigger side, but this will definitely get the job done. So we're gonna first look at incredible and Mr. Perfect eggs laid on the 19th of last month, and 8 good eggs in this clutch. One of my most anticipated pairings from a extreme reverse Okatee pair. Some of the nicest of Lee Abbott stock. Absolutely beautiful for the high white reduced red. That's what we're breeding for with this clutch. So this was a really pretty clutch. Really elongated, big eggs, all crisp white and look beautiful. So let's close the light, and then we're gonna put the light up to the egg and see what it looks like inside. And you can see right there, when I put the light up to the egg, you could clearly see that vein action. And right there you see the veins. Now we're gonna go to the next egg. Oh. And when you hit the light in a certain angle, and when you hit the light in that certain angle, look at the veins on that egg. Really, really nice vein action going on there. And all these eggs look really, really nice. So I'm gonna put these back, and let's take a look at some of the other clutches. Now this is from VMS Herps, my JMG Coral and Minotaur, and these were my first eggs laid 4/9/2026. So these will be the first to hatch. And definitely should see some nice vein structure in these. This is actually my first time really looking at these eggs since I put them away. The moss feels nice and just humid, not dry, not wet, just perfect. And these eggs look really, really good. Oh wow, look at that nice vein structure. It's kind of weird, you gotta hit the light at the right angle, otherwise you don't see anything. And you could actually see the embryo on the bottom where the snake sits. It's actually forming a snake right there. Really beautiful clutch. So one of our most anticipated clutches, Eleanor, my extreme buckskin Okatee, and Dusty Rhodes, my extreme ultramil Okatee, who produced some absolute stunners last year. One which I held back that I named Sherbert. Another nice female buckskin Okatee I held back. I sold one really nice extreme ultramil Okatee as well, which was really nice. Nice big clutch we have here. And these were laid on 4/22. And this feels really nice. So let's take a look at how these eggs look inside. Wow, look at that. Half of it, you see the half of that embryo, that's where the snake is sitting. Really amazing. You can see the egg, the veins right there. I think I just saw something move. Let's take a look at this nice egg right here. Oh, that's really nice. You see half You see that bottom portion where the snake is sitting? Look at the vein structure. These eggs are all looking really, really good. Oh, it's alive. You can see, I think I just saw on the right side a little movement. Oh yeah, all these eggs are looking really, really good. So just giving you an idea of what the eggs look like. And as the little embryos are forming, the little snakes are forming, you can see how they sit on the bottom with the veins everywhere. Everything's looking good. So I'm not gonna look through every egg. It's just gonna be repetitive. I just wanted to take a quick look, show you guys what the eggs start to look like as they're developing. So if you guys didn't know, one of my other hobbies is gardening and plants and flowers. This is one of my orchids that are in bloom. And this is a miniature Cattleya orchid. These little beautiful fuchsia red flowers emerge with yellow throats, and unlike a regular Cattleya, which puts out a big flower, the miniature ones puts out a flower spike with a bunch of little flowers. So I have both. I love them all. The big flowers, the little flowers, they're all so colorful. And this time of season is when they're in bloom. So I just wanted to show you this little one. So I saved a little bit of coffee for the ending of the video. Now looking at those eggs got me really excited. You can see the veins and the structure really forming in those eggs. Now candling eggs is not a necessity. You could just set them and forget it. Just check up on them periodically to make sure the humidity level is good. Sometimes you gotta add a little bit more water or take a little bit of the moisture out. But that's about it. Normally, I don't have to do anything. I just set them and forget them. Once the eggs are good, they're good. But it is nice to look at them, especially to record and see how those veins come through. It's really, really interesting. Now make a toast to those eggs. So I want to say congratulations to the Knicks. I believe they're up 2-0, maybe 3-0. I haven't been watching the games. I used to be big into basketball. Wouldn't miss a single game. I was a Bulls fan. And then when Jordan and Pippen left the Bulls and the team got dismantled, I started to follow the Spurs when Tim Duncan, David Robinson, then they got Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and a couple of others. And since that era died, I did get into the Heat basketball a little bit with Dwayne Wade and them. But once LeBron came into town, ever since then, that's when I just stopped watching. I've been busy with work, busy with other things, so I haven't been watching. But my mom is still in New York. I'm from New York, and unfortunately, it's hard to say on camera, but I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm actually a Spurs fan. So my mom said she would disown me because of it. She was gonna send me a jersey of the Knicks. She didn't even know I was a Spurs fan. And I told her, please don't send me a jersey because I'm not gonna wear it. But I do want to congratulate him. I do like the New York Giants, and I really like the New York Yankees. But I was never a Knicks fan. I have nothing against them, but I'm just not a fan. But if they win it all, congratulations. I believe was it from the 80s they haven't won a championship? I don't think they got it in the 90s. They made it to the finals, but I don't think they ever won, neither the 2000s. So it would be the first time in a long time that they won, and it is good for the city. So hopefully, maybe if they win, I'm not gonna be mad at it. Nonetheless, next week we're going to a nice reptile show, the Scales Reptile Show here in West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm gonna record it all, hopefully get some nice interviews. I'm so excited now. I'm just gonna finish my steak, finish this coffee. Thank you guys so much for continuing continuing to watch the videos and be safe. Oh, that was good.